Okay. Let's see. Well, good morning. So Wednesdays are going to be Wellness Wednesdays, and I can't decide whether we're going to do guided meditations or what. So we're going to do self-care because of the Taurus full moon, the Beaver full moon tonight. And I'm going to go through some products and some self-care routine because, hey, I'm 46, right? Why not? It's wellness, it's self-care, and I'll teach you how you look, keep looking so young and pretty. So, Wellness Wednesday. Self-care is very, very important, obviously, because part of self-care helps regulate. So if you can put yourself first a little bit, I'll turn you a little bit more this way. You can put yourself first a little bit, you know, you can kind of just find time. So it's private time to reconnect yourself. It's grooming. It's all kinds of good stuff. Also, health-wise, I'm cleaning my nails so I can wash my face. Health-wise, you know, having self-care is good for you because it's good hygiene and all that good stuff. But also being careful of what you put on you, because our skin is the number one absorbing organ that we have in our body. So what we put on our skin is just as important as what we put in it. And quite frankly, there's a lot of toxic stuff out there. So what do I use? I like to use Korean skin products. You know, they're pretty awesome. So here for our Wellness Wednesday, we're going to do a little facial. A little facial. And I'm going to show you what products I use. So first, very first, I like to cleanse my skin with this oil cleanser because it removes lots of dirt and oil, and it's from the Sanua company, Heartleaf. It's really good for smoothing your skin, all skin types. It's really good for. So I kind of like, just put a little in my hand, and we rub. So this removes any dirt or oil in your skin. I'm also a licensed esthetician. So you will see, let me give you kind of some tips. So I'm gonna do a little lymph massage while we're cleaning our face. So you wanna open your lymph really gently, your neck, this little palpating spot right here. Boop, boop. There we go. Then right behind your ears. And then I just rub it really good. Now, okay, so this oil cleanser, good for all skin types, good for all people, men, women, who cares? It removes any oil and dirt, makeup. It also helps remove any milia or blackheads. So if you rub it around for a couple minutes, you might start to feel little beads pop out, right? So Wellness Wednesday, we're gonna do some self-care today because we're getting ready for a Taurus full moon tonight, and I got a sound therapy tonight. So we're gonna do a nice self-care routine. Taurus is all about kind of grounding and going, you know, stabilizing within yourself. It's not about power and control, really. It's about resetting. So I am a Taurus, so I'm gonna speak from being a Taurus, right? We like luxury and we like comfort. So think of self-care today for this Taurus full moon, okay? So that's what we're doing. We're doing our self-care routine for our Wellness Wednesday. I'll pop in between different Wellness Wednesdays, between a meditation or a sound therapy or self-care tips. And obviously, I'm a bit of a paid creator, so clearly we're having a sales Wellness Wednesday. So I've got the products I'm using attached to this live. And like I said, You just want to go around a lot. So Wellness Wednesday. Taurus full moon. Letting go of what no longer serves you. And what am I doing? I'm rubbing my cleansing oil all around my face just to get my face prepped. This stuff is really awesome. It smells really good. Really clean ingredients, soothing for the skin. And as an esthetician, right, I'm going to tell you we have 5 billion steps. And that's because your skin, your face is the first thing that hits the light. And so it gets a lot of beating from being in the sun and fluorescent lighting and stress. And I'm 46 and I'm a licensed esthetician as well. I just don't really promote that because it's whatever. Anyway, okay. So now I'm taking a nice cloth right here and I'm just taking all the oil that I just rubbed all over my face as my first step. So I really like using a cleansing oil. It really starts cleaning the dirt and the oils, makeup. It's really good for you. I have eyelash extensions, so yeah, those will always be on there. But wellness, self-care, right? It feels good. It gives you a moment to be by yourself, reset, groom yourself. It's good to do. Washing your face is good to do twice a day. I just got back from the gym, so I'm gonna wash my face first and then I'm gonna get in the shower and start the rest of my day. So I was just gonna take you through the wellness, my little wellness routine, and I tagged my products so you guys all know what I use as a 46-year-old woman to keep wrinkle-free. I don't do Botox. I do lip fillers. My lips fell a couple of years back. But anyway, back to what I'm doing. Okay, so we're just doing our wellness self-care routine. It's Wellness Wednesday. We're starting off with a self-care routine for our Taurus full moon. And everybody needs a little bit of self-care. And so why not have some good products while you do it, right? So secondarily, let me get all my stuff. I like to use this product a lot, so it's almost out. So I have another one. It's my favorite product ever. Okay, so first and foremost, I like my oil cleanser. Really good for the skin. Like I said, it smooths out your skin. It gets it nice and clean, ready for the next step. As an esthetician, I will always tell you need like seven steps in your facial routine. So step 1, cleansing oil, really good to get everything started. I told you, like, it gets all the dirt and the oils and the makeup off. Step 2 is we're gonna do a foaming cleanser. A little goes a really long way. So I'm gonna put a little bit of water on my face. I'm gonna get you a little closer. And since a little goes a long way, you don't need a lot. Seriously, like a little goes a really long way. Okay, another esthetician trick. Emulsify your foamy cleanser before you put it on your face. Woo. See that? It's really good for you. It actually starts to clean your face a lot more. And so this is a deeper clean, nice foaming cleanser. Again, it's this Anua brand, Korean skincare. Always wash your neck and your décolleté. See, really foamy. Loving it. So it's got that heart leaf in it. It's really good for your skin, sensitive skin. Like I said, this is good for everybody. I'm an esthetician. I have really sensitive skin. My kids have sensitive skin. My husband's have sensitive skin. And not just sensitive skin, reactive. I've got cystic acne. Not me. My kids have cystic acne. They have reverse keratosis pilosis on their face. Oh, look, I'll put a little bit of water on there. Look how foamy that gets again. So, if you're getting a facial by an esthetician, we literally wash your face for like 5 minutes. Does it seem excessive? Yeah. Is your face already clean? Yeah. But does it help relax your facial muscles where we do a lot of tension? Absolutely. And like I said, this is your self-care. So when you stay in for yourself, take your time. It's your private time in the bathroom. Turn on some music. I've got music in the background. You can't really hear it, so that way you can hear me talking. Anyway, okay, so like I said, wash your face really good. That foamy cleanser, a little goes a long way. It also has BHA in it. BHA is a beta hydroxy acid, which does a little bit of exfoliation, which is always good. You want to get the dead skin cells off and stuff too. And like I said, really, really good for sensitive skin. Love it. Korean health skincare, really, really good, clean ingredients. And so it's very, very not reactive on many skin types. So almost everybody can use it. All Fitzgerald types, sensitive skin, acneic skin, men, beard, teens, moms, whatever. It's good for you. And like I said, I'm a 46-year-old woman. I own my own business. We have stresses, right? Look at that. Tell me not even glass skin already, okay? And I'll do this for you guys in a minute. I just realized there's a filter on. So I'm kind of cheating. So let me see if I can figure out how to go right here. Effects. Okay. Filter's off. Filter is off. Kind of bad lighting in my bathroom. Yeah. See if I can turn you this way for better lighting. Ah, there we go. Better lighting. Okay, no filter. No filter. This is a 46-year-old's face. So we've done our 2 steps so far, right? Like I said, Wellness Wednesday. We're doing self-care for our Taurus full moon, Beaver full moon tonight. All about harvest, getting ready for the winter. Not like every full moon is like releasing what no longer serves you. So, But let me tell you something. This one specifically, because Taurus is an earth sign, so very grounding, very firm, very in your space, right? So what you're doing this time, instead of really releasing what no longer serves you, is you're going to bring your power back internally, okay? So when you are bringing your power back internally, that's where the self-care routine is coming in for our Taurus luxury, because we're self-reflecting right now. We're bringing everything in. We're kind of trying to close up for the holidays, right? We've been extending our energy. So yes, look at that. Look at that. Is my skin with no filter and bad lighting in my bathroom. Okay, so what have we talked about so far? My oil cleanser and they're backwards, sorry, whatever. The oil cleanser and the facial foam cleanser. So we've done those 2 steps so far. Korean glass skin for a white 46-year-old woman. Hey, woo, woo. Not bad, right? Also, when you're doing preventative, anti-wrinkle and anti-everything is anti for a reason. So once you have it, you can't necessarily get rid of it. You can only deal with it. So you want to start doing anything preventative. And as you can see, as I've washed my face and done my lymph massage, my face is already starting to depuff for the morning. And look, barely any wrinkles. And like I said, no Botox. I did Botox years ago, but I hated it and it was disgusting. So this is actually from me using face tape and this Korean skincare line, okay? So like I said, hell yeah, why wouldn't I share it? Not to mention I'm a Taurus, so let's be bougie today for our Wellness Wednesday. So oil cleanse, first step. Foam cleanse, second step. Our skin is beautiful, very clean. Doesn't feel stripped either. It doesn't feel tight. And like I said, I've got really, really sensitive skin. So my skin gets really agitated. So I'm also going to do, the next step is our toner. So you want 1 cleanse, an oil cleanse or a lotion cleanse. Like I said, I prefer this oil cleanse from Anua Heartleaf. Also has vitamin E in it, so it's really good for your skin. It's hydrating. It helps clean your pores. It helps with large pores. My pores after I don't know, probably 6 months now, are starting to look a lot more small, but this is not necessarily overnight. This is consistency, okay? Because like I said, you can't really shrink something you're born with, but you can make it a little bit better and retexturize your skin. So this whole line that I'm doing today is part of how this 46-year-old looks like this. And this is 6 months worth using. So at this point, why wouldn't I want to pass that on? So next step, so oil cleanser, first step. Foam cleanser, second step. Link should be in bio. I think we should be having some Black Fridays coming up and some sales. Third step, you want to tone. What does toning your skin do? It rebalances the pH of your skin after doing all of that cleansing. And again, a little goes a long way. I just put a little bit on a cotton pad and you can see it's barely super wet right there. And then, ooh, look at that. Yes. Oh, this stuff, I'm going to tell you, I use as a licensed esthetician, I have used a lot of product and I have used a lot of toners. And I'll tell you what, no lie, this baby right here. I just got this in this package. So this is the first time that this is the first time I'm using this is this week. And let me tell you something. This toner is probably one of the best toners I've ever used. It is soothing. It is hydrating. There's not really a heavy smell. All of this product line smells really, really good. It smells so light and refreshing. Like I said, Korean skin line. So keeping it simple, keep the ingredients simple, keep them clean, keep them 90% good because our skin absorbs. It is our number one absorbing organ that we have. So you want to be just as careful putting your stuff in it, right? Or on it as you put in it. So anyways, this toner, 77% Heartleaf, so soothing. It really just anti-inflames, like anti-inflammatory. It clears your skin, really soothing, really hydrating. Again, look at, I'm already pretty supple. Again, no filter here, no filter. My skin is looking good for 46 and I've got bad lighting in my bathroom. So this is all my natural lighting in my bathroom. So that's step 3. 1, 2, 3. This all comes in a bundle. Get it. This is the best stuff ever. Okay. So now that we've toned our face, I'm doing a couple products. I'm doing a whole facial little thing here. So next we're going to do our serums. They're really good for you. And I'm actually going to put a couple extra things on that I'm not going to talk about. I'm putting hyaluronic acid on my lips. And you pat that in. Hyaluronic acid is really tiny molecules and it'll actually help plump your lips. So before you need lip plumper, get some pure hyaluronic acid, which this Cica Hy, that has hyaluronic acid plus the Cica. This is for fine lines, hydration, calming, soothing. It's a great skin barrier, so it's a great starter. I also use a vitamin C with it. So I don't have the product linked, so I'm not gonna show you what the product is, but I'll put a little vitamin C. And then I'll take my hyaluronic Cica hyaluronic hydrating, and a little, again, goes a long way. So you really only need to use itty bitty drops. Okay, you don't want to waste. There's no point in wasting. So just a little bit of serum. And I pat it in. Why? Number 1, patting helps tone. How are you gonna stay wrinkle free if you don't do the little things? So you give yourself a little European facial here, a little bit of tap to potent all through everything, and you're tapping all those small molecules. What happens when you rub? You're gonna break up a lot of these small molecules. Hyaluronic acid, like I said, is a really small molecule, and the Cica and all of that, it's really tiny. So if you're rubbing, you're actually gonna be breaking up a lot of the products. So esthetician tip, pat your serums in. Pat them till you start to feel tacky. Okay, but this is so good. It's so soothing and it promotes a both radiant complexion. Don't you see that? Oh, look it. Are you kidding me? Folks, I'm 46 years old with no filter. All right, double up. Esthetician, always. Now, this is our peptide propolis serum. I put that on second. You want to put the smaller molecules on first to absorb. You always want to do this in a nice layering. So very important is that esthetician tip as well. Layer your products appropriately. If you layer them wrong, you might not get the full benefits. So our peptides is for our youthful look. I'm not already looking youthful. Slay, bitch. Okay, but it also smooths and firms the skin, helps with your tone and texture and all that good stuff. So it's really good. This I usually use at night, but we're going to talk about it today because you can double them up. So again, a little goes a really long way. Again, just tap on my little fingertips and tap into your skin. So good. Oh my gosh, my skin feels so delicious right now. I'm not going to lie. And I'm picky. I'm a Taurus, I'm bougie, I'm picky, but I also like my bang for my buck. So I like to have products, a little goes a long way. This is 6 months, and as you can see, I'm all the way down to here. So this whole thing has taken almost 6 months, and same, get them at the same, you're gonna use them at the same, okay? This also comes in a package. It should be linked. It's very, very delicious. Love. And as you can see, like I said, tone and texture, right? So I wasn't going to say anything until I got some proof. So this is 6 months of using this skin line that I'm promoting today. I will not talk about it if I don't believe it. And like I said, this is no filter. I'm 46. I own my own business. I'm stressed. I have a husband. He's a veteran. I've got adult children. I've got adult children that might be family planning to make me a grandma. I'm 46. My kids are all grown. Okay, next product should also be linked in here. Like I said, this is, I'm not gonna really call it the Korean glass skincare line, but we can. This is what a lot of people promote it, is that glass skin, right? But you see it on lots of different girls and maybe younger ages. Folks, I'm 46 and there's no filter. So if this ain't working, put my foot in my mouth, right? Okay, next step, under eye cream. Very, very important. This one actually says for neck and under eyes. I know it backwards again. And it's Arnita, very good Korean skincare product. Really, really good product. Very good ingredients, clean ingredients. Over 90% like healthy ingredients. So you're not putting a lot of toxins or carcinogens on your body, which again, you're gonna get a better return on your look and overall, right? So again, bang for your buck. Look how this is almost gone. Almost gone. But I got my new package right here. Gotta love it. Okay, so Nita, really, really good. Again, for eye and neck, because it is also a peptide. Helps with dark circles, puffiness, fine lines, deep lines. Bet you those little 20-year-olds don't tell you that, huh? But this 46-year-old will. This actually helps for deep lines and wrinkles, and this is where I'm going to give you this trick of where it's going on right here with why, if I don't have Botox, where are my wrinkles? And I used to have them. I used to have them pretty heavy, right? So this helps with deep wrinkles. And what little 20-year-old's going to know about deep wrinkles? But this 46-year-old stressed woman totally knows about deep wrinkles. As you can see, I'm very animated with my eyebrows. So how do I not have wrinkles with no filter, right? Okay, so firming, lifting, skin complexion, more, right? With our little eye cream. All that and just the eye cream, as well as the other products. Again, Korean products, a little goes a long way, because when you are paying for proper product that doesn't have a bunch of crap in it, you are going to get more bang for your buck. Okay, so the eye cream, here we go. Put it on your most gentle fingers. Your ring finger is usually your weakest finger, and you don't want to pull tissues that are already sensitive. So watch this. I tap it under my eyes. Again, depuffing, esthetician's trick. Do a gentle tap. It helps depuff. But now watch this, you guys. I come on my eyelid, and then I actually come up through where I get heavier wrinkles, and then down. So yeah, I just put my eye cream on my forehead and then down my laugh lines. But look, and I will post pictures. We'll post some pictures of how deep these lines used to be. Serious. Eye, neck, and face. So if you want to be all amazing, come down through here. But like I said, when you're using a lot of your product down through your neck and your décolleté, you don't need to use some of the heavier product, because you want to, all of this skin right through here is all the same softness of all this skin, and even the back of your hands. So put your lotions on and your serums, and then tap them on the back of your hands so you don't age your hands. You know, like what you wouldn't think about putting your facial product on your hands, but you do, okay? So great eye serum, like I said, look at that. Puff, wrinkles. I have hooded I have hooded lids, but they're actually starting to open up, like I said. So this is the most amazing eye cream ever. Like I said, I'm an esthetician. I'm 46. I like to follow trends. I've used a lot of stuff, a lot of over-counter, a lot of name brand product. I'm living for this line right now. I've been using it for almost 6 months, and now I can see a difference. I'll talk about my night routine later when I do some of my other products, because I do use beef tallow and stuff on my face at night. Retinol, pure retinol, very good for anti-wrinkles. But this is our morning routine while we're kind of doing stuff. Okay, next. The best moisturizer, hands down, in the world. Also, again, sensitive skin, reactive skin. I'm a natural redhead, so not only am I allergic to a ton of product, I have the most sensitive reactive skin, so I can put something on and be like, oh, this is great, and in 20 minutes my face is on fire, like it's melting. So I have a lot of problems finding stuff that I can use consistently without having to change it up because my skin hurts. Like I said, this line from the cleansing product, the first 2 steps, oil cleanse, foam cleanse, and then my toner, all Anua, linked to the serums, again linked to my eye cream, living. Last but not least, our lotion, our facial lotion. Okay, so not only does this have versatile care, it helps with fine lines, wrinkles, appearance, skin complexion, dry skin, redness. Like this lotion, this facial lotion makes the best barrier for your skin. It is not greasy. Now, mind you, I live in Texas, so we either are not wearing makeup at all. Why you have to have really good skin. But not only that, you can't put makeup on skin that has that doesn't have a good palette. So you want to start with a good skincare routine before you even apply any makeup in general. But what if you don't want to wear makeup, or you don't want your makeup to fall off from oily? Like a lot of people have oily lotions, right? You put it on and it's just like, or it's tacky or whatever. So we've got hydrolyzed collagen in here, right? We've got niacinamide, which is like a vitamin B. We've got Centinella asiatica, and we've got hyaluronic acid. Again, that molecule that plumps and hydrates your skin, and really a little goes a really, really, really long way. So you just want to make sure that you just take a little bit. Like, I'm seriously, not that much at all for facial lotion. Normally you're just wasting facial lotion at this point. This stuff is so soothing and hydrating that so little goes a long way, and it absorbs so nicely that it doesn't tack. And like I said, you want to take it against your décolleté and on the back of your hands, because all of this skin is where you actually age the fastest. And like, it's already absorbing, but my skin doesn't feel tacky. It doesn't feel oily, and it feels so good, so delicious. Oh my gosh. Okay, so like I said, that Nita lotion, facial lotion, eye cream, deep wrinkles, peptides, propolis. It's got wonderful peptides, so it helps with all of that deep, fine wrinkles and deep wrinkles. And like I said, I pat it underneath my eyes. Redness, right? And like I said, there's no filter on, you guys. This is my skin, even in my bad lighting in my bathroom. Hey! So there we go, right? Run through. Oil cleanse, first step. Removes all the dirt, oil, makeup. Helps remove any blackheads, milia, anything that's stuck underneath the skin. It'll really kind of pull all of it out. Use this for about 5 minutes, really rubbing your face. You'll start to feel like grains of sand come out, especially through your nose, your nasal, your forehead. That's it's cleaning the dirt underneath the skin that gets stuck in our pores. Then rinse that off. Get to that hydrating and so foamy cleanser. This is so good. It's got BHA, beta hydroxy acids in it. It's got the heart leaf. This whole Anua line right here is made with like 77% heart leaf, which is really soothing and hydrating for your skin. Great for all skin types. Like I said, I have very reactive skin and sensitive skin as a natural redhead, and a little goes a long way. Really cleans your skin. Korean glass skin for a 46-year-old redhead, right? Hell yeah, that's glass skin. And no filter. Again, there's no filter here. Okay, next. Hyaluronic acid with Cica. Centinella acetica, which is really good for enhancing your hydration and promoting radiant complexion. Would you agree? I would. And the hyaluronic acid, really small, helps boost your skin hydration and all that wonderful deliciousness. And then secondarily, the peptide propolis renewal serum, which is really good for skin firming and toning, texture, tone pore. It decreases pore size. And I'm not going to use the word shrink. That's a really stupid word, especially as a licensed esthetician. It doesn't shrink your pores, but after your skin starts to renew itself, and mind you, again, each skin and how, depending how old you are, your skin might have a smaller turnover rate. Maybe it's 7 days, maybe it's 14 days, maybe it's 21 or 28 days. The older we get, the longer we have for our skin to turn over. So as a 46-year-old woman, this is 6 months of using this entire line that I'm putting out today. And I'll tell you what, I've seen a massive improvement in my skin tone texture, my wrinkles, my deep wrinkles right through here, so where I don't need to get Botox. See all that wrinkle? That should be really deep set. But this is for deep wrinkles too. This freaking eye cream for deep wrinkles. I'm loving it. Anyway, so the peptide propolis and the adenosine is really good for, and this is really more intensive serum. I really like to use this at night, but I put it on today because you can use it. I would put this one on first and then this one second, and then tap it in gently. But I really, really like this. I have definitely seen a complete appearance change with fine lines and wrinkles in my skin using this. And I would say these two are my go-tos for the deep wrinkles. Like I said, as a 46-year-old woman, bad lighting in my bathroom, this is my go-to. I wouldn't change it. Not only does it have the wonderful ingredients in it because it's clean for your skin, so great for any skin type, any skin tone, any age, because it's healthy, good ingredients, but not only does a little go a long way, so you get a big bang for your buck, but it works. And I'm not going to just say stuff because I back it up. I don't back it up until I have proof. And this is 6 months of using it, and now I'm not going to shut my mouth about it. And I will do another tutorial talking about my beef tallow, but we're not linking that today. That's part of my night routine. So after you do your wonderful little serums here, I do my eye cream for the deep and fine wrinkles, peptides, also good, delicious. And then I end with my Nita facial lotion. And like I said, it's not greasy. I feel hydrated, but it doesn't feel greasy at all. And I'm absolutely loving it. And my face feels clean. I feel ready for the day. We just did a whole bunch of self-care. And for this Taurus full moon, that's what you want. So you want to go in, you want to reflect, you want to kind of pull back, introspect. It's always about releasing what no longer serves you, but sometimes it's about integrating what you need to put back into your body. So self-care is kind of our outline for this Taurus full moon, the Beaver full moon. And I challenge you today, tomorrow, or sometime in the next 3 days to take some time for just yourself and do a nice little self-care routine, do a nice little facial, and just kind of like introspect. Let go what no longer serves you, but don't just let go what no longer serves you. Integrate what belongs back to you, okay? And just really appreciate it. But think about yourself. We just give so much to other people that sometimes just stopping and doing something nice for yourself, even thinking about this product that you put on your skin. But it's about taking that self-time to do that nice little ritual. And you can make your self-care routine a nice little ritual. Put nice little music in the background. Put a cute little bow on your hair. Make yourself feel cute, and then just take your time to really just pamper yourself. Pamper yourself, to reset, just to make yourself feel good, right? So hopefully you enjoyed this little shopping live. Like I said, every Wednesday we're going to do a Wellness Wednesday. So maybe we do a breathing meditation or something like that, because I'm feeling inclined. If not, then I'll do little self-care routines. I'm putting a little bit of lash serum on because, like I said, I have lash extensions. Do a little self-care routine, a little sound therapy, a little guided breath, or a little bit of wellness, because beauty is wellness and self-care is not selfish. And not only caring for yourself to what you put on your skin and in your body, but taking the time to slow down and pampering yourself can help you kind of reset for what you need to do for other people. And of course, products are always really important. So why wouldn't I share products with you? Like I said, if I believe in them, I'm going to push them. So keep your eye out for Wellness Wednesdays, and what we're going to do. Today was our little self-care, little facial routine. And like I said, one last time. We've got our skin prep washing bundle from Anua, Heartleaf. 77% Heartleaf, skin soothing, feels good, Korean glass skin, even for a redheaded 46-year-old woman. Really delicious for all skin types and tones. Everybody can use this. There should be a link. Secondary, our wonderful serums for hydration and skin toning and texture. Then last but not least, we've got our eye cream and our hydrating finishing lotion from Nita. So hopefully, you guys for this Christmas holiday and all these holiday seasons can think about you or your loved one. If you're looking for any products or you're looking for any suggestions, like I said, everything that I talked about today in today's live is something that I trust and I believe. This is 6 months of using this whole entire product line, and I have seen a massive difference in my tone texture, wrinkles. This is real. This is me. And I often can go without wearing any makeup at all, just a little bit of sunscreen, because of my skin. And it's taken a long time for me to love my skin that I'm in. But hey, grow old gracefully, right? And anti is a preventative. So if you already have it, you got to deal with it, but start now so that you can prevent it. And these products will really help you kind of get started. Like I said, I trust them. I believe them. They're good for all skin types. I am a licensed esthetician as well. So they're great for all skin types, skin tones, textures, and it'll really bring out your true physical beauty so that you can let your inner beauty shine, right? So hopefully you enjoy. Click, link, share, like, follow. Buy yourself some product. I don't know. Enjoy the rest of the day. Come back on Monday for yoga, Tuesday for tarot, and then Wednesday for a Wellness Wednesday, either a meditation, a self-care beauty guide, something like that, some products, or breathing or whatever. It'll be a toss-up on Wednesdays, what we actually do. So thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Have a very, very, very wonderful day. Remember, I'm challenging you today to do a little bit of self-care routine for yourself to get grounded in this beautiful Beaver full moon, the Taurus super full moon tonight, where we're going to really kind of just self-reflect and self-care. Let's do some self-care practice. That's what tonight's agenda is going to be. So hopefully, if you can, join me tonight for live sound therapy in San Marcos, Texas at the San Marcos Activity Center. $10 at the door, starts at 7:30 Texas time. If not, have a wonderful day. Hopefully we see you on Monday for yoga, Tuesday for tarot, and Wednesday for another Wellness Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. You are loved, you're appreciated. You have an auntie, a sissy, or a mommy here with me. And spoil yourself today. This from one Taurus to the rest of the community. Spoil yourself today. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the time. And thank you for joining me today. See you next week. And don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, share, and get yourself some products. Alrighty? Have a good day. Mwah. Thank you very much. Bye.